and that his outlook on life has changed since the birth of his newborn child. So you're skipping around responsibility. You're either guilty or not guilty.
I'll take responsibility, Your Honor.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Can he correct what is the recommendation of the pre-sentence investigation?
No, he can't correct that. He can only correct denying participating in the offenses. Why would you say that? Were you confused or something?
No, sir.
You were being dishonest with him? With the probation office? You denied participating in the offenses, is what you told the probation office.
Yes, Your Honor. I was in assumption like they was thinking that we used it or did anything with it. I didn't.
For each case, a cap of 4 years in prison. I guess to run concurrently.
Yes, sir.
Found guilty, and then he could be placed on regular probation for up to 10 years.
Yes, sir.
I want to get a grip on one thing: criminal history here. Anybody figure out exactly how many convictions he has here? Because it's a little nebulous as I'm reading this, and it's not the probation officer's fault. It's just the defendant has been busy making bad mistakes for a long time, since 2008, actually, according to this. The total number of convictions here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that about right? 4 of which are misdemeanors that we know are misdemeanors. Others are apparently felonies.
The California case is a felony. I confirmed that through NCIC, Judge.
Okay. Who do you call?
Ms. Cook, would you state your full name for the record?
LaWanda Baggett Cook.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
Lower your hand. Go ahead.
All right. Ms. Cook, you currently live in Georgia, right?
Yes, I do.
And your son lives in Georgia, right?
Correct.
Who's your son?
Paris Ross.
Oh, okay. So we don't know.
Oh.
We're just learning. I don't know your family situation. The defendant is your son.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
And you understand with the plea bargaining agreement today, he's been charged with 2 offenses, the fraudulent use of credit and debit card abuse, as well as the forgery of the financial instrument, right?
Correct.
And you understand that the plea agreement is a cap of 4 years where the judge could consider probation, right?
Correct.
You're familiar with your son's criminal history, aren't you?
Learning. Yeah.
Right. And you're familiar with his character and who he is, right?
I am.
All right. The reason I brought you up here is that your son is your special caretaker, isn't he?
He is.
And I know it's hard for you to, talk about that, but you have a very serious ailment right now, right?
Correct.
And what is that serious ailment that you have right now?
I'm dealing with stage 4 cancer.
So you're dealing with stage 4 cancer, is that right?
Correct.
And with that being stage 4 cancer, your doctor has basically diagnosed you as dying, right?
He told me to live my best life.
Live your best life. Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
He said to go live my best life.
Live right.
Well, I mean, that pretty much takes a lot of hope out of things, but
No, I'm just saying.
but
I'll explain why.
Mhm.
And with you going through.
so you are being treated
I am.
medically.
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been experiencing this ailment?
I've been sick the past 5 years. December 13th, 2020.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So with you being in Georgia and with the stage 4 cancer that you have, is your son a provider for you?
He's the main provider.
And by the main provider, how is he the main provider?
He's making sure the bills get paid, making sure I get my medication, making sure I get to my appointments.
So at the end of the day, we know about his history. We know about the offenses that are charged. Are you begging the court for mercy today?
I am.
And are you asking the court to put him on probation today?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And without me putting words into your mouth, I want you to speak to the judge in your own words and tell the judge why you want probation for your son.
Good morning, Judge. My name is LaWanda Baggett Cook. I'm the mother of Paris Jawan Ross.
When did you become aware you had an illness? When did the illness begin? Do you remember?
Well, I went from COVID cancer, but I just had surgery May 7th of 25.
You said it happened during COVID?
Yes.
So in 2020, I guess?
December 13th, 2020.
Okay.
Not only is he my caregiver, he's my power of attorney. He have all the final rights and know my wishes. Once God decides it's my time. I'm a single mom and clearly don't have any other person in my life significant otherwise. Not really able to work.
So basically for you, a day in your life, you deal with the treatment of cancer, right?
Treatment, pain, sickness. I could be well right now and a little bit later, balled up in the bed. So
right. So you can be balled up in the bed in excruciating pain.
Yes.
And agony, right?
Yes.
And while you're in this pain, what does Paris do?
Well, when he's home from work, he's the person that prepares the meals. He will bathe me. He will even change me or get me to the bathroom if I need it. He's good with that. He's real good. But he'll send food to the door through Uber Eats when he can't. If he's at work, he makes sure some food is coming to that door for me. Food, water, anything that I need. He's the person. He's my carrier, 100%.
So here's the last question, and I'll stop. I'm probably the judge and the prosecutor's gonna have some questions for you.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, we're familiar with his criminal history, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're familiar with the current offenses, right?
Correct.
But at the end of the day, you need him for survival, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And with that being said, are you asking for the court not necessarily to look at him, but let's look to you as someone who's needed, right?
Yes.
And are you begging again the court for its mercy?
Yes, I am.
By allowing him to have probation in spite of some of the things that he's done.
Correct. That's correct.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Do you know why it took him 9 years to resolve that case in DeKalb County, Georgia? That's where you live, right?
That's correct. I have no clue how why that took so long.
I mean,
I don't even remember if I can remember it.
If he's the one that's responsible for helping you out, like we were talking about, you would think he'd take care of this a lot quicker than that, right?
I imagine.
Yeah. I was just wondering. Thank you, man.
After she was diagnosed and you knew she was sick, you committed, let's see, 4 different crimes and were convicted of 4 different crimes. And yet you knew she was seriously ill. So this is across the country, in Georgia, California, and in Texas. You have 9 siblings, don't you? 9 brothers and sisters.
3 of them or 2 of them.
9 brothers and sisters.
Yes,
that's what the probation officer wrote because you told her that.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Where the heck are they? You've got 9 siblings. Aren't they supposed to be doing their part to help this lady? Or have you been abandoned by all 8 of your children?
They're not mine. They're from his dad.
No, that's not what this says. Reported to have 9 siblings shared between his mother and father.
I got 2 of hers. The rest of with my dad.
This says 9 siblings shared between his mother and father. That's what the probation office wrote. I know what that means. It's English. You have 9 brothers and sisters by her and a father.
That's correct.
Well, where are they? Why aren't they helping? The only person who's helping is the person who has committed. How many crimes did we talk about?
You said 13, sir.
Yeah, 13. But the criminal, the consistent criminal, is the only one of the 9 who is able to take care of you, but yet he keeps committing crimes while you are seriously ill. What kind of responsibility is that? Pathetic. Well, you can't lever your mother's illness as a method of keeping you from being held responsible for committing 13 crimes and another one here. Like, I'll keep committing crimes and I'll use my mother's illness as a get out of jail free card.
No, sir.
No, that's what's being said here. You have 9 siblings. They need to be doing their part naturally, decently, Christianity-like way. It's a moral thing to do. Where are they? Or have they all abandoned you, ma'am?
2 of them have not.
Two haven't. Well, then they're going to have to take care of you because he's going to prison.
So,
And he's got to be held accountable. And with his rich criminal history, his lawyer has somehow fashioned a remarkable limit of his exposure for criminality. Is there any restitution here?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
None, despite all those cards that I've shown one.
My mother's still alive. I just saw her yesterday, and I couldn't imagine hurting her in any way. But your choices that you make, you just don't hurt you. There's the lady who seems like a wonderful person. My goodness, who has nature has dealt some difficulties, and instead of being the good son, not only to help her but to make her proud, you continue to make the same kind of mistakes you've made for going on since 2009. I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for us. It was the great book Gail Sayers wrote, I am third. The supreme being is first, others are second. I come in third. That's why he's great. He has a great message. You need to read that book because you keep putting yourself first when others should be placed ahead of it.
If prison is going to be in, Judge, I would ask that on 4-year cap that you do 2 without having any definitiveness to his mother's condition. At least I think that would at least give him a chance to get out and to still be with her in her final days. And
okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's why I was asking for the. I was asking for that number.
I can't help but say that's not the way sentences and the justice system and the laws are supposed to work. Essentially, it's the circumstances of the offense and criminal history. He has dealt with his mother's condition for several years, and yet that has not deterred him. I'm worried about the community at large being subject to more criminality, as elected to continue to commit crimes of dishonesty, among other things, then do the right thing morally and decently. Even though your mother needs you help, you should have been helping her when you were committing these crimes, when you knew she needed help. Shame on you. If nothing further by any party, I'm going to find you have pleaded guilty in each of these 2 cases, sir, in 25 CR 381 and 382, illegal possession and use of credit or debit card abuse, and a second-degree felony, and the third-degree felony of forgery of financial instrument. You have pleaded guilty in each of these felonies voluntarily. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There is sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted in each of these cases to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in each of these cases. I am following these agreements. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 4 years. These 2 sentences shall run concurrently. And I hope that your mother is able to get the help that she needs from other members of the family, the 8 other siblings, because you have failed her responsibly. You have failed by failing to follow the rules of law and by continuing to victimize other people. Shame on you. And I wish the very best for her. I know reared you better than you have acted over these 13 convictions for 20 some odd years. Anything else to add? That is all we are in recess on this case. Thank you. Thank you, Judge.